Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about the whole situation about Teddy thing, if you've heard about it. It was all over YouTube. Y'all know how Roblox allowed a predator to be on, you know, the hunt, and it'll cause a lot of games to not be on Roblox. Well, he's still not banned to this day because I don't know really. I think it's just because Roblox, because his game does make money for Roblox, and of course it is a corporation, so a game want a company wants money to make, so anything that's critical about him would be overlooked because they don't even care about their safety. A lot of I get it's AI moderation, but make sure that AI moderation actually like looks over the game. Like or like, people who actually moderate don't want to moderate. They don't actually want to. So because it traumatizes them. If you look up anything on YouTube about like moderation traumatizing stuff, they would talk about the stuff that they see. Like being a moderator is just not really good in a way because of a lot of problems, and they don't want to be traumatized with the same thing that that person was traumatized, that kid that was seeing what they saw, which is kind of understandable why they use AI, but the AI barely works. Let's say Roblox, let's say someone makes a game. Now, the AI won't check it fully because they can't scan everything that is unsafe. So so the AI just scans, but then lets be and then let it go. But no one really is oh, the AI is not really going to work because of that. So a lot of people rely on different stuff, like you know, it just causes a lot. It just makes stuff it just doesn't really checks out anything, and the AI just be lanky and just not work at all because of how stupid it is, and uh, it's just it does not really fully work with it. So that's why there should be a human in case the AI just kind of did something. If it didn't fully check, it should be with a human just in case it didn't fully check. If it didn't fully check, which is more likely the case for Roblox, it's just gonna be if this happens multiple times, they should try to fix it, and if more people complain, it's just gonna make more investors lose interest because so many backlash on the game, and a bunch of investors just don't want to be I don't want to invest in your company. A lot when a company becomes public, they don't really look into what people complain about or try to complain about, and then lose interest in how people think about what this is and where that is. They only care about people wanting to invest those, and then want make sure their stocks increase. So other people who um buy interest into them would make money off of it. And if they have bad reputation, they they're trying their best to make themselves look good, to make investors try to buy into their stocks. So it's just like they don't care about children. So any parents, or if you're trying to become a parent, make sure your kids are like well aware about these stuff, like teach them about these stuff, like make sure you actually make sure they're good on Roblox, or else it's just going to become the worst thing for your kid and your kid, because people who are developing, they're just going to become what those people are doing and do the exact same thing because they were exposed to what they were sent to. So make sure your kids are like safe in those type of environments, and make sure your kids don't like become like them and become weirdly weird because of that. And I'm talking about you millennials. Most of you millennials just don't really take care or actually give a fuck about what your kids do because you think they're kids. Like, I get they are kids, kids are kids, but make sure you actually look into these stuff before you actually trust what your kid says. Make sure your kid does not send inappropriate stuff or do inappropriate things on a game. Make sure he is that person, your kid, is really doing something that is good for his mental health, that so his developing brain can actually be good in something. So make sure, tell your kids and make sure they're safe from other people, from ruining their mental health and becoming like a victim of like grooming and stuff. So just parents don't really trust Roblox and a lot. So if you see anything about, if you like see anything good about Roblox, just don't trust it because it's mainly not true about what they say on Roblox, because it's a company and they just only want money, so they just say anything they want so they can look good. They pay off people to literally say good things about them. That's why you don't trust anything that's about .com. You try to find something that's .org, .edu, .org, or anything that isn't .com. So make sure you check the website. Make sure it's not biased about Roblox, and you can trust what they say. Or if they say too much good things and no bad downsides about the game, then don't trust the website because it could be biased to the game. So, anyways, that's all I have to say. That's all. Goodbye.